this is Lois Gray from UHI North Highland. So I want to show you how to do a Bode plot using Multisim Online. The specific example we're going to look at is relevant to coursework 2 in the Electronics 3 course, but equally you may need to do Bode plots for other courses, so this is suitable for all. So there is a link to the Multisim Online simulator in the Electronics 3 coursework. Other than that, your lecturer will give you a link to this. If you click on that link, this will take you to this Multisim Live Online page where you may need to log in. I'm already logged in, but you will have the option to log in there. And then if you click on the Create Circuit link here, we can create our circuit. So I'm going to just do a very simple one-stage RC filter. So I'm not sure why it's saying I'm not logged in there, but I'm going to just ignore that. I think it'll still work. So if we put a resistor on the circuit here, oh, by the way, I did that by just clicking on this library, which comes up automatically, called passive components. Obviously, if you want op amps, you would go into the active components, or diodes, or transistors, and so on. But we're going to just stick with some passive components. There are some other videos that show you how to build circuits, so we're not going to worry about that today. This is purely to show you how to use the Bode plotter or AC analysis. So we're going to put a capacitor on to form our single pole low pass filter. I'm going to rotate that using this button here just to make it a nicer looking circuit. We also need an AC source. It actually doesn't really matter what you set that to. The default one will work fine because it's already at 1 volt. And yes, we can just connect. Oh, and we need an earth point here, ground. So we'll just connect that there. Multisim, whether on live or downloaded, usually needs an earth point to work properly. So to wire this up, you just hover over the points, left click and drag, and then click again to connect. Hover till you get this cotton reel symbol, left click and drag, and then click again. Hover, left click and drag. That's okay, and hover, left click, drag and click. So that's our circuit connected. Now we just need to add some measurement points to the circuit. So we're wanting a Bode plot of the voltage. So we're going to go into the voltage probe symbol here. So first of all, let's create a voltage reference, which will be our source, our AC source. And then we also want a measurement point, which will be our output across the capacitor there. And that's really all there is to it. Go into this interactive menu on the top here, click the arrow and choose AC sweep. And then we can just run that with the run simulation arrow on the left hand side there. And you will see your Bode plot comes up. Hopefully you do remember what a Bode plot shows you. It shows you frequency along the bottom axis here in a logarithmic manner. Actually, in this case it's hertz. Usually Bode plotters are in radians per second, but hertz is more useful, I think, for electronics. So this gives you hertz. And on the right-hand side, sorry, on the left-hand side here, we have the amplitude also on a logarithmic scale. Again, that's slightly different from your normal Bode plotter. Normally you would have decibels here. That's because this is an AC sweep, not actually a Bode plot. But nonetheless, it shows you how your filter is reacting. Very clear runoff after the cutoff frequency, which appears to be around about 100 hertz for this Bode plotter, or maybe a little higher, maybe 100 and 200 hertz possibly, for 3 dB down point, wherever that is. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for listening.